Hi, it's Steph. I just wanted to come out as I'm moving some things. So this is the spirea that was over here. Wasn't doing too well. So I pulled that out. Got to find a new home for that. Pulled out over there a few hostas that were kind of just filler hostas. And I just wanted to show you the diamond like that I got on clearance. Look at the root system. Gorgeous. So I'm going to be dividing this probably a little bit more than I assumed, though time will tell. I'll see. So I'm going to put one in this spot because they do get quite large. So I'm thinking maybe in between the two things I just pulled. So maybe put one right here, and that'll just kind of fill in. That will probably need to get moved at some point. And then one over there, and then maybe one here. I'll just show you. I have some variegated hosta over there that I might put a piece over there. So that's the plan for right now. Most likely subject to change. As you can see, everything's starting to die off, being fall. So I do like putting this bed to sleep because it's the most satisfying in the spring, just because of the way these things come up so fresh, and it's just great. And they're early to come up besides the hydrangea. So this is where we're at right now. I will keep you posted, and I'll give you, stay tuned. This video I'll probably add where I kind of put those clearance plants that I bought from Home Depot. I'll give you a tour. Hello. So I just wanted to take a moment and show you how these hanging baskets are doing. I thought they look so pretty today. The alyssum's bouncing back. The dichondra is like literally trailing, and the grasses look really good. So put a little ring around the plants this morning. So this I pulled out. This was a daylily. A couple things. It's a very beautiful daylily, but it doesn't have enough interest. It's just a lot of grass, and I have the iris here, so it's just something that has a little bit more interest there throughout the season. So thinking about most likely it will be a hydrangea of some type to fill in this spot. So let me show you actually, you know what might make sense is that bloom struck right there. Maybe putting that there. So to be continued. Gotta think on that. Gotta measure the spot and see if it makes sense, because really I do need to move this hanging basket because it is swallowing up this rose. So this has got to get moved to where I'm not sure, potentially behind this hydrangea. You know, the reality is I could just move it today and see if I like it in that spot. It'll still get the same amount of sun, and it'll give this rose an opportunity to kind of fill in. Oops. I'm gonna fly right here. All right, so we can continue with the tour. So I put in this cat's pajamas nepeta. It's not gonna have enough space there, but it does have this here. So if I most likely will, is soften this right here and then bump all these up. Probably in the spring once the tulips come up, and that hasn't started to bloom yet. So here's where so I only split it in two. This is this Shadowlands hosta right here. We'll fill in the space nicely. Hopefully hide part of this. Probably not, I don't know. This is a, what is that? Petty Mac hydrangea. No blooms this year. It's not looking too great, but it does have its bud set for next year. So hopefully we don't get that Arctic blast again. And we get some flowers on that. So here is where the other Shadowlands ended up. So there's a hosta behind it that I just bumped right over here. Because again, the hostas will come up before this starts to leaf out. So I will want some type of foliage there until this thing will get quite a decent size. So that's kind of why I'm not getting rid of all the hosta, because even if it ends up getting covered by something else later in the season, I'm okay with that, because it will provide some ground cover, if nothing else, kind of help with the weed suppression. So So I ended up putting the candy corn spirea right here. I am going to, there was a salvia there that I just bumped over here. It's not gonna have enough space, but again, they're so easy to move. They're so hardy that I'm not worried about it. And really this thing needs to get taken care of. So it will most likely get moved again. That boxwood will probably get moved. But I put the candy corn there for now because it's farther enough away from the bluebeard that I put in. So that's the bluebeard, that's where it went, Caryopsis. So I ended up there. So it'll be a nice kind of balance to the two chartreuse shrubs on the two ends. So again, some of this might get reconfigured in the spring once these pavers go back on sale. I might, like I said in the last video, bump this out to here and create all of this as a deep flower bed. So at that point, things will get moved up or just kind of varied. I'm not sure. The good thing is I have all winter to think about it. But anyway, so these dahlias, so that one and the one right next to it. So this is a diva and this is a creme de cassis. So those two I'm gonna leave in the ground. See what happens. I doubt it because I'm a zone 6A. I highly, highly doubt that it will come back, but I'm at 0 loss. So I'm gonna cut them to the ground once they die back and then see what happens. If they don't come back, that's fine. I'll put a different dahlia. I'll put dahlias behind there, but I will be caging them. No more staking. They're going in cages. Like, I just don't have the time for it. So I'll probably get supports, kind of like the peony supports, and do that because the staking, I don't keep on top of it, and I really don't want to have a mangled mess, kind of like it is right now. So that's where the spirea went. That's where the bluebeard went, because this is going to be a mixed border of, you know, some perennials, some smaller shrubs. I think the Caryopsis is the one that gets the biggest at almost 3 by 3. But everything else is dwarf shrubs and perennials. So that's where this is at. I do like the abundance of the summer, but in that spot, but it's kind of nice when it's kind of a little bit less congested. So right in the beauty of each season. So I will show you where the last little bit of ring around the plants went. So over here, right here is where the daylily I moved from the front bed ended up. So this is the Rainbow Rhythm, Sound of My Heart. It's a really beautiful pink maroon daylily. I don't remember what color that is, but these are all different colored daylilies, mostly like pinks and yellows. So over in the warm bed, I think it's going to be really pretty. Again, they're so easy to move and divide that I'm going to live with it for a year. If I don't like it, that's okay. I can move it again. Not a big deal. So yeah, that's where everything ended up. As you can see, look at these daylilies are starting to bud again. These are the rosy returns. Highly recommend that one. Because I was considering putting the candy corn there, but this hibiscus gets quite large and they grow pretty fast. So I was like, I'm not messing with that. I don't want to have to keep moving it every year. And I didn't want to move this bed out anymore for the season. I'm trying to contain myself and not create any bigger beds. Again, because pavers aren't on sale, so they would be unfinished all fall and winter, and I just don't want to look at that. So so that's pretty much it for this video. I want to thank you so much for watching. Give you a little view of the fall garden. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are, and take care. Bye bye.